Mhm. Well, good evening, my gems and jewels. It has been a while. Sorry if the book hit the mic. I don't have any tea tonight. I just have the microphone. I'm lounging. There's less than an hour left in this Monday night, so I'm just getting this done as quick as I can. Uh, it's kind of a celebration, but a celebration in the sense that, like, I do celebrations, which is me alone, lazy and lounging. Um, it's my preference. But it is, as my book title says here, 2025, which, if you might recall, I don't know if you saw the origination of this series, if that's what we want to call it, is that I started testosterone in 2020, so it is my 5th anniversary on T. Do we say that? Do we say anniversary? It doesn't matter. Yes, of course. Same root word. Um, but yeah, yesterday would have been the official 5th year, but this would be my 5th year-ith shot that I did just about an hour ago. And I've been pushing them to later and later in the evening, so there is, I believe I already said, less than an hour left in this Monday, so you can imagine how late I did my shot. Um, but that being said, I did just want to, for posterity, at least do a small recording on Monday night. Uh, I haven't done one of these in a while, and this will probably be the last one that I do that's even remotely following the format, which of course it's not. I don't have the ears on. I'm not wearing. Sometimes I would wear earrings. I can't recall. Um, but I did just want to basically just make a note of the fact that it has been 5 years. Uh, oh, do I have to do the thing? Hi, I'm Jan, and this is my voice. 5 years on T. And you will notice that it's a lot less regulated because I'm so much more comfortable in myself that I don't worry about regulating my voice. I don't worry about regulating my features or my interests or anything uh, to appear more mask. Um, I just do the parts of it that are me, and that's enough. Uh, that's more than enough. I feel like when you say I'm happy, it's immediately a moment for people to go, "Are you?" But like I am. I just my voice is shot right now because I had a long night. But I'm I'm happy. It's been 5 years and a lot has changed, just in general, obviously, because 5 years is a long time for things to happen day by day. And then, of course, like I am quite physically changed in a way that is so much more comfortable than I was before. I still have not had top surgery. That is the next thing on the docket. It's just, stressful to think about doing something like that. I'm sure I will make a video about that when that comes around, but like, don't hold your breath. I will take my sweet ass time to do just about anything. Hence, less than an hour left in today. Um, but yeah, I just been thinking about like what can I possibly say? What can I point out about things that have changed, like physically that I didn't already mention in these as uh, a video journal. I think one of the hardest things has been trying to, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, doing the shots weekly is fine. My doctor has suggested that I could, if I wanted to, do them twice a week, and that might help my acne because the acne certainly didn't go away. But I think in general, I grew up with adults telling me, "Oh, don't worry. When you become an adult, you won't have acne anymore." Bullshit. Of course you still do. And so I can't tell how much of it is that my skin is oily, or my skin is oily because of the testosterone, or that the testosterone is causing it. I don't know. Nothing's cystic. Nothing's anything to worry about. Um, but doing a shot as your body masculinizes and masculinizes and masculinizes is the hardest thing has been trying to make sure that I don't jab the needle into one of the many very large hair follicles because I am so damn hairy. I am so hairy. I have so much chest hair and I don't know what to do with it. Um, but like that was before I started T, the only thing that like said I had a couple friends that were also trans men that I didn't know upon meeting them, but there is a certain amount of clocking that can happen, especially when you know something intrinsically of yourself. You recognize things in other people. Uh, and so, like, there was a counterclockwise. There was a counterclocking of like we recognized each other, both of these gentlemen, and myself. Um, and I think what both of them came down to was like two of the hardest things: dealing with your voice changing because they both like to sing, dealing with your voice changing as far as music goes, and dealing with the fact that you will not know what to do with this body hair. And I got a cat, and I was living in Florida at the time that I met both of them, and they're like, and you know, body hair, and it's hot. It's so hot. You won't know what to do with it, and it's hot. Um, and honestly, that has been the hardest part is just dealing with body hair and losing my high register. I used to be able to do such like high notes, you know, for short terms. Um, haven't gotten those back yet. Haven't really been working hard on it. Every now and then I can get it up. Also true. Every now and then I can get my voice up into an additional register. But it's shaky. It's not well supported. It's something that I do have to keep working on. Uh, but I also haven't had a lot of reason to work on it. Um, the thickening of skin, the thickening of hair, basically just the increase of body temperature, which, like, I'm not sure if that's actually true, but man, my core is constantly warm. Um, you know, those things have their downsides. Because trying to jab a needle into your leg right when you're starting tea is a lot easier because, oh, the hair follicles are a lot calmer usually, and the skin is a lot thinner, and it's like, now the skin is thick and there's hair everywhere, and I have stabbed directly into follicles before, and it is incredibly painful. So it's just something that I would bear in mind if you are starting out yourself and getting to the point where your skin's starting to thicken up and your hair's starting to thicken up. Yeah, just find what distance you need to be from the nearest hair to not be stabbing into a follicle. That's my suggestion. Um, like I don't know, I'm so much more comfortable in my body, binding or not. Like it's my body. It works for me. It's I'm sure not to everybody's eyes traditionally masculine, but I wasn't trying to be traditional. I was trying to be myself, and I have achieved it. Um, you know, at no point was I not myself. It's just now it's far more comfortable to be me, and it's far more. I'm trying to think of the words, but it's late. Um, it's far more actualized. Like I'm not just always me up here. I'm me up here and here, and comfortable with the sort of system that functions between the two, the brain and the body. Um, yeah, I mean, physically, I'm 30 now. I was about to say physically, I'm better than I ever have been. No, no, like my back hurts and I'm old and shit. I'm not old. I'm just older, and it's starting to catch up with me. But none of that's tea related, so I'll drop that. Um, yeah, I've done several Monday night tea times, and I probably covered everything. Like I said, I'll probably come back in future when any surgeries are on the horizon because I do think it's important to share, pardon, record that information just for my own memory and share that information so that people have anyone looking into it themselves has as many real-time reviews or close to that they can to sort of find their own track and synthesize what information they can. So I probably won't do any of these again until then, and like I said, they won't follow even remotely the same format. Um, but I guess I do the singing thing now, huh? It's I have not thought of the song Green since the last time that I did one of these, and I don't remember when that was. It may have been my 3 years on T. I don't remember. Um, but yeah, I will. do my songs, and if I think of anything else while I'm just kind of going at them, I'll say it afterward. But yeah, and forgive my voice; it is ragged. Um, did I mention the part where it's like my voice is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I started that. Can you tell it's like? Can you tell I'm tired? Can you tell I'm ADHD? Um, but Green by Cavetown, and then a song by myself that I also have not sung since last time. And my husband is sleeping. If you've noticed, on top of my voice being ragged, I'm trying to be a little quiet. This is erosion. Grind up rocks with your molars. A big fish swims past your rod. You can't catch it, it's far too fast. Deep hook marks and rubber lips. I see your eyes in the flowers. I'll pick a bunch for your room, green and blue to match your pictures. You look so good in green, and I hope you're well. And you look so good with him, and I'm proud of you still. I miss your perfect teeth. I was too blunt. I hope you feel happy. That's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah. I don't know where my vocal placement is now. I only took a few years of chorus in middle school, but I have a very comfortable register. I can do down to baritone. I can do a bass if I really try. My dad is a bass. It's a. I made sure to inform him. Hey, thanks for that. It came in handy later in life. Um, just because of how much it takes to do a bass though, and how loud it gets because it's very resonant. I'm not gonna do one of those when my husband is sleeping and while I'm holding the microphone. I don't have a lot of time left, and my back is against my neighbor's wall. So I will just do Lunacy by me. Um, and at some point in the future, I'm sure I will record because I would like to start doing YouTube videos again more that are not these. I'd like to record some songs, and basically I'd like to pursue my arts, all the interesting arts that I'm interested in, all the different ones. And I have been doing that, as shocking as it is that it's 2025. I did actually do several of my New Year's resolutions this year. Uh and a lot of them have been D&D related. Um and yeah, I would like to do some videos about D&D because of course that hasn't been done before. No one's cornered this market. But I would like to do some D&D videos, and I would like to do some musical videos and just record song ideas I have just to get the art out there. If it just sits in my own head, it's not doing anybody any favors. Even me. It's not doing me any favors just sitting in there and clogging up the traffic. Um, so perhaps sometime, I have no idea when, but I'll record 16 tons. I can do a very, very bassy rendition, and I'm so pleased with it. But right now, so later. Um, so I'll just do Lunacy by me. God, I hope I remember this one. I was able to look up Green's lyrics, but these ones I don't think I've written them down anywhere. Um, well, I'm sorry. I'm not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. You said that 11 years ago, and you think it's still today. Well, you were screaming at me then, but now I see it on your face, and I'm sorry. But I am not the moon, and this isn't just a phase. Oh, I don't know the rest of it. Um, I'll look it up. Maybe I'll record it as it gets closer to October. I feel more and more artsy because I'm definitely I'm like a death head Halloween nerd. It's stupid and it's dumb and everybody knows it and we do it anyway. Autumn is my favorite season, so we're getting into the time where I will want to be more artistically productive. Um, Wow, because I remember the tune, but I don't remember lyrics. Little bitch. Child, child. It's the same cat. She's so old now. Um, my cat is ancient now. But I don't think I don't know the lyrics. I don't know them. So I will probably try and put some ukulele chords to it. I don't know how to play the ukulele. I just have it, and sometimes I play it. Um, and I'll try and figure out what my own personal little tabs for that song should be, and try and record it. And I got at least 2 songs since Lunacy's got all that moon imagery. I've got that one and another one about like being in the woods at night, and those are both very. The moment it gets nighttime and moon symbolism, it's a Halloween thing. So hopefully in October I'll at least record, if not with ukulele, like I'll make a note of it myself, even if it doesn't go public. Um, and I'm so sorry I can't be someone that you wanted. I'm so sorry that I've got to be myself. And it's fucked up that I need to say that. Something like that. Um, it's in the other videos. I'll rewatch them later, but right now it's 11:35 p.m. On a Monday night before it becomes a Tuesday day. Oh no. Um, yeah, been a little all over the place. I'm definitely at the wind down part of my day. It's been hot, so I am extra specially strung out. Anyway, thank you for being here. You didn't have to be. I don't know why you did. You probably didn't. It's been 17 minutes. I'm an idiot. Um, I don't know how many of my friends who I am terrible about keeping in touch with are going to see this. I don't know who watches YouTube anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. I'm just one dumb guy. Um, but like, hi, sorry. I know I'm a shit about like upkeeping communication. I I think constantly. I just don't speak, which is crazy for me to say after I've spent 17 minutes and 40 seconds talking, but I don't speak often, not for lack of love, but for fear of communication. Oh, good. He is asleep. I can hear him snoring. I will. I'm gonna go. Because funnily enough, I think I might actually make myself some more tea to fix my throat up. Um, so, yeah. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening. If you're someone who's starting to pursue, considering pursuing testosterone as a hormone replacement therapy, uh, if it works for you, do it. There is no promise ever in life that it will be exactly right for you, and everyone's dosage will be different, and everyone's interactions with their doctors will be different. But I've seen videos recently that pissed me off deeply. Um, because of course there is nothing wrong with detransitioning. It's something that I think needs more support and more understanding. But I have seen some detransitioner videos that I find hard to believe are actual detransitioners and not people lying about it, because the sheer like aggression towards it's just transphobia. Uh, but quite frankly, you can take a medication and then find out that medication's not right for you. But what it does not mean is that that medication is wrong for everyone. So, if you find yourself thinking this is maybe something I want to pursue, and then you do pursue it and it works for you, congratulations, welcome. I'm sorry the world is crazy, but you are loved by the people who love you, who actually love you, and by the people who understand you, even if they don't know you. God damn, my child. Um, but if you try it and it's not for you, please recognize that it's not for you. And that's okay. Life is full of learning and changing. And you learned that that wasn't for you. Do not go online and then talk about how it's indoctrination because you made a bad choice. Please just be honest with yourself. Oops, I was wrong. That's okay. There's a great deal of power in admitting when you are wrong. Be powerful. Be powerful in being right, be powerful in being wrong, but do not be cruel in pretending to be right. I got dark at the end there. There's just this guy who really, really pissed me off. Who was like, "Oh yeah, well I did E and then it didn't work for me, and so it's just like all this gender stuff is bullshit." And I was like, "No, it didn't work for you, and I'm sorry it didn't work for you. I really hope people are supporting you through your detransitional process, but don't be an ass." So that's a think a good ending spot. It's a bad ending spot, but it's the ending spot I'm going with. Don't be an ass. And as I think I always said, stay well and be well and have a good night.